My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Cultist Simulator. We did get rid of the notoriety. All right, that tentative evidence is gone as hell. I am so pleased. And there's a substantial investigation back for us. Raw Prophet disappears, but we only really summoned them to try and make use of a Zeme. All right, we'll finish the substantial moth one as well. That reason and that passion. And back in these. This is a bronze Spinthria as well, so we're not going to be overspending on it. Actually, we need a little bit more money, so I'm going to sell silver Spinthria. Okay. Gosh, I need some dread. Now, this is written in nothing. Cool, we can actually just straight up read that. We're not reading any of those texts right now, though. We can't. We just frankly can't. Damn it, next season is the season of ambitions. So unless I eat another body, I'm not gonna be cool with that. That season's in 23 seconds. First takes ascension. I could probably send someone out to pick up a new person, but that'll give me notoriety. Notoriety isn't a problem right now. Yeah, it's not going to give it to me fast enough for the evidence to be considered. Okay, sure. See you. It is Cyprian, and then get you to seduce someone. There's some money back for us. There's our substantial investigations being completed. Do it for winter also, though. We're a man for all seasons. Oh, what? It already took passion? Damn it. Well, that's moved down to stage 5, which is fine, actually. It's not that bad. We'll get back up there soon. You probably can't recruit prisoners, right? Yeah, you can't. Okay, had to check, though. Had to check. Kind of want to get a second prisoner right now. Yeah, I'll do it. The notoriety isn't really that bad. And I just passed the season of suspicion, so shouldn't even be a problem for us. There's our extra draft on the white. Ooh. This is a broken thing. Right? Usually this would say winter, a brief discussion. Winter, a substantial investigation. Winter, a very substantial investigation. But it says the white. I wonder if the white used to be the name of this and it had been changed in all except for the patron commissions. It's actually really good. We just got a vitality and we're about to get affliction. Super handy. I mean, we have another vitality as well, so it's not necessary, but still. We've got it. Better than not having it. That's gonna give us... That's not gonna give us dread. It would collect dread, which would actually be garbage for me because I need the dread to be collected by this other one. So I guess I hope I don't get any dread in the next 40 seconds. How do I gain dread? You gain fascination if you dream wrong, right? But dread... Dread I've just forgotten. Frankly, that's the case. I just don't remember how to get it. Is there any way I can just gain restlessness, allow that to decay into dread and be okay? Oh, great. Fine, there's some notoriety. Enjoy. You can't take 2 notoriety at the same time. You've got to create evidence now. Or try and create evidence, at least. Okay. That's more dread. Yeah, some tentative evidence. That's not bad, though. Could be a lot worse. Could be a hell of a lot worse. Just really don't know how I'm going to pick up dread. I think I can pick up dread if I talk to the weary detective about winter law, but then I'll also kill the weary detective, and I don't need to do that. Especially because I might get another detective who's a little harder to shake. But look, if I get any fascination from anywhere, I'm screwed, so... I think I need the dread enough that I'm going to do this. It'll always increase your own dread. That's my goal. It's fine if it gives me notoriety. I don't care. Come on. Yep, we've got notoriety, and the hunter has become an idealist. Cannot be demoralized. Sure. Fine by me. I just needed the dread. I'm wondering if maybe I should now talk to him again about winter law. Sure, I'm gonna do it. Because this won't affect them, but it will give me another dread, which will knock out this. That's all I really need to do right now. That's back to level 6. Is that? Yeah. This should... You son of a... That's the wrong... I'm so mad. I'm furious. Alright, we should start talking about removing some of that notoriety. We can probably read a book as well. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to read a book until I've knocked both of those out. They're only on 1 each, so we're a lot safer than we were before, but still. It's still a bit of a problem. Incandescence, please. Incandescence is a win of the game right now. Like, that perfect frost would have given me a dread, but the dread would be sucked up by despair rather than this. They're working together to actually kind of form some pretty negative conditions for us right now. This hapless prisoner is about to run out of time as well. And we've got another notoriety on the board as well. Ugh. Alright, let's go way to the spider's door and throw you in. Don't want to let it go to waste. Never let a good corpse go to waste. That's what I always say. I can probably hide the evidence just by sending Porter to try and destroy it. I'm gonna do that. Nope, just got immediately sapped out. My hoodwink can probably use their talents to part fools from their treasure. Sure. An imperative of appetite's not enough. It's enough to summon a Zeem. And I do have to summon a Zeem soon. Oh, cool. We actually got tentative evidence back. Beautiful. So it didn't actually increase the evidence level. We'll wait until the imperative is almost gone right? Just to give it a longer timer. Attempting a profitable deception. Okay, and the imperative is almost out of time. You're asking for health, but I have health, so you should be fine. Let's go Sunset Right, imperative appetite, invocation should be that, and then assistant should be forge, right? Yep. There's Azim. And here we've had a successful deception. We got 3 money, but we also got a notoriety. Okay, so it looks like the notoriety engine is something that we would have to deal with, but don't. Kind of got lucky, I guess. I guess in that same way, I should probably just still be removing as much of that notoriety as I can right now. Okay, this is good. We've gotten an Azim, beautiful. But more importantly than Azim, oh, please tell me this isn't... Okay, never mind, it's fine. More importantly than Azim, we've got the Pleasant Day, which will give us a contentment to knock out the Dread, and then when that's gone, we only need 1 Dread to knock it into I am seeing things, and we'll be fine. So, it's all good. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. That's my Millhouse impression. Look, not all my impressions can be good. In fact, none of them can. It could be argued. I hate that it's always taking the lowest one. Bit of frustration. Yeah, that's a... We're gonna lose another Ascension there, unfortunately. And not that much I can do about that one, unfortunately. Okay, let's quickly go there. So Azim is just like around. Like Azim's here. That's about it though. Not really doing anything. There goes that notoriety. Now this one's gonna be picked up, hopefully. Peculiar rumor, if I explore that I get notoriety. I don't want that right now. So, summoning Azim from Azim. Can I do that right now? I should be able to, right? Do I have any influence on the board? I don't think I have any influence on the board. Which means that I can't use this, which means I can't use you as the victim. So, if I'm not using you as the victim, what am I using as the victim? I can just use some of my materials. I have way too many materials right now. Like, I could use an Aortic Essence or something like that. So you would be... No, that's... Again... So you would be the assistant. And then I would be using an invocation of this and then some Aortic Essence. Sure. So I'm going to resummon an Azim from an Azim. Excellent. Got rid of the notoriety. Now we're back on top. I'll have Tristan repair another mirror for another attempt at incandescence. We've been a little unlucky. Like, a lot of the times where we had our win condition, we just couldn't find the incandescence for the life of us. So on their highest level, these become 14. So it would be 14, 10, and 12. Right? So you would want a 12th level equipment. But if we use Azim as our follower and the incandescence, we can just do it from that. God, we're about to lose another level in our ascension. Gosh, dang it. Needs a bronze spintre, easy. All right. I'm going to read one of these books now. Whoa. Apparently I had not translated one of them. So I'll be translating one of these books now. Sorry, let me correct myself there. Okay, and it is repaired. I mean, I don't want to use it right now because I need more corpses before I can really do anything, so... Let's do that. Let's get one person to lock up. Uh-oh. Actually, that investigation is going to end before I get my results. That's excellent. Phew. Lucky. Right? Because you're looking for evidence now, right? And this is just going to be notoriety. It's not even going to come out yet. Excellent. All right. A travelogue of sorts. Furnishin clearly visited the Mansis, sailing through the length of the painted river. He also claims to have traversed a sea of finest sand, and to have dared the blazing waves of the sun's surface, and to have descended to an underworld ocean lit by lamps of black nephrite. Nephrite's the old name for an element. I can't remember which though. At least I think it's the old name for an element. All right. Alpha's prisoner. Cute. With another Azim running out of time. On. All right. Oh, good lord. Furnishin's final voyage is to retirement on a peaceful island across an evening sea where he identifies a spring whose waters will keep him safe. I will be forgotten, he declares, in this work my only trace. Port Noon anecdote. Port Noon is where the long go to enjoy the sea and sun, to drink from the spring that makes them forgotten, and to stay out of trouble. Mostly out of trouble. The stories you can hear in the Hotel Ciervo are golden-dewed, quintuple distilled toasts to this memory, served straight up. Exploring this will uncover locations in the evening hours where Port Noon is located across the Great Ocean. Guess I should probably just explore that. Across a bright, far sea, Port Noon lies. Exiles, monsters, and visionaries have long favored the waters around it. Perhaps we shouldn't get too close. Perhaps it might be useful to get close enough. That'll give me a way to start holding Azim just around for a while. Now, unfortunately, I can't use the same thing that I used last time with Azim. I could use Sthenic Venom, I believe, but I'm also a little hesitant to do that. This one is asking for an instrument as well as an offering. Yes. I mean, I can use a amaranthine nectar from this one, right? If I do this, that. No, I need a little more. Lord, damn. This is level 10, though. I can summon a Zeme just using these. It's just I always have to have something to offer. I don't really have an offering right now. Damn. All right, I'm probably letting Azim die here. That's fine. We'll get him back. Can I get King Crucible right now? I mean, yeah, 14 there. Sure, we should be able to get King Crucible. Okay. Do this. Again, we don't have an offering. Right, we need something that can be eaten. Oh, Refulgin, that'll work. So we'll use Rite of the Mother's Mercy, right? It's this, and then a little bit of that, and then a bunch of knock system. Yep, King Crucible. Easy. We'll get King Crucible. We'll try and get a Maid in the Mirror, because we've got this location that we can just throw them all in, right? To just keep them around for a while. Book of Dissolution we'll also read. The book consists mostly of prayers to the unburnt god, the Forge of Days, which consumes and transforms. It suggests the Forge's power arises partly from its nature and partly from its tools. I'm going to use another Silver Spinthia to repair... Hang on. To repair another mirror. We've the wreck of the Crucible. A sea beast came to love this vessel, but when she could not return its affections, the sea beast crushed it. Even now, the beast will not leave the ship's corpse, bedecked as it is with occult treasures. There we go. We must dive carefully. I'm keen. Sounds like a good old adventure. I'm always up for adventure time. Summoning a rebellious spirit. Reassert with passion. Let's try and contend for mastery. Which worked. Excellent. We get the Book of Dissolution, which has given us Rite of the Crucible Soul, which we already have. Don't we? Aren't we using the Rite of the Crucible Soul right now? No, we're using Mother's Mercy. Wow, is this my first Rite of the Crucible Soul? I did not think there were more rites. Okay. We'll check that out in a moment. And we also get a Formula Fissive. The book describes an earlier House of the Sun whose doors and ways were different. It praises the Forge of Days for opening the ways into the house and for transforming that which was to that which is, despite the screams of stone. And in the mountains upon the plain, there may not be a path where none has passed. Nine Gala tells a number of lively stories about wriggling ogres and wars between mountain tribes, but turns somber in the tale of the empty-handed hunter, a lover of the Grail who sought to match her appetites and join her as an hour, but in the end, rent and devoured himself, giving his name to the mountains he had once roamed. Wonder if there's actually the mountain range that he roamed as a location here. Okay, let's summon a Maid in the Mirror. So that's the indication of that. We also use some knock, right? I mean, I could use an offering, but let's check the Crucible Soul. Yeah, Crucible Soul has Victim as well as Instrument and Invocation. This is the one that would have allowed us to resummon Azim quite easily. I have some Wolf Snow. No, I don't want to use the Wolf Snow. I could use a Meteoric Bullet. No. I mean, I could use the Scaptodonk Fang, but that's a bad idea. I could use the Sthenic Venom as well. Again, not having influence is just a bad time. Just a bad time for all involved. All right, I think I'll get the... I think I'll use the Rite of the Mother's Mercy. I think I will use my Sthenic Venom, which means that I'm using that, and then an Assistant of Edge. There we go. That'll get some Maid in the Mirror. We do have a prisoner to eat right now. Excellent. We do have some notoriety, which I could try and disappear. Yeah, this is probably the safest time to do that. Okay. Now, Nangala claims that owls who sometimes manifest as birds, the laughing thrush, the ivory dove, the beach crow, and the witchen sister, meet at a secret location on a mountaintop to exchange gossip unheard by their peers. Now and then, a mortal overhears them. The mortal is always obliterated, and the meeting place always changed. We get a centipede testament and an unresolved ambiguity. Which we'll explore that. And the centipede testament we can just pop up here. Yeah, all of this is getting less clean, but I would rather not reorganize it this close to not needing to. So we've Maid in Mirror, King Crucible, and now I'm going to try and resummon Azim, if I can do it. Give it. So how do I do that? Do I have the ability to right now? I might not. No, if I use an... I can't use an Amaranthine Nectar. Right? So I either need an ingredient that is... No, we've got Refulgent. We can do this, I think. Right? No, we need Forge. Ah, crumbs. If I use the Rite of the Watchman's Sorrow, I think I can actually sacrifice a Smith's Secret. Use you as an assistant and you as an instrument, and then I can get an Azim. Sure. We have super high levels of that. That's fine. And then I'll have 3 to send out on a lot of missions. That'll be fine. There's the notoriety we're trying to hide. Excellent. The Rending Mountains. We got the Tombs of the Shadowless Kings. So that's actually a non-unique one. So we're not actually super keen on that. Let's throw King Crucible and the Maid in the Mirror in here. We'll send Azim immediately afterwards. Damn it. Really? Azim is contending for mastery? And we did get rid of the notoriety and immediately got investigated afterwards. Lovely. We got our mastery back. Beautiful. So as soon as this resolves, we'll get Azim and throw you in there. One sec. Need to sneeze. Damn it, I think I've lost the sneeze. Ah, it's the worst feeling. I was all ready for it. All right, I'm just going to send money because I'm pretty sure you'll have enough to complete any task. I could check, but I could also not do that and be fine. All right, let's actually quickly check. Okay, need hard or forge to survive. We have 12 forge. Cool. Need hard or grail. We have 12 grail. Need edge. We have 34 edge. Somehow I feel like we're going to be fine. Call it a hunch. Alright, I'm going to go quickly seduce another person so that I'm prepared whenever this ascension is asking for another person to eat. Good, good. We've got 2 wildering mirrors. All we need is an incandescence. Come on, game. Well, I mean, we need the incandescence, but we also need Azim to come back from his mission. Otherwise, it's not really going to help us. And we also need the hapless prisoner to be eaten by the ascension. So we are waiting on 2 different things to happen at the same time. Which is fine. Let's talk to Clavette about the Order of the Bloody Cup. See if we can get rid of that notoriety while it's there. Clear the affliction instantly because I have no need to let loss conditions come nearer at this point. We can handle them all as they come. I'm trying not to tread water here. I am trying to just get to the end game because we do have, you know, straight up win con on the board. And the treasure lies before us. All right, that's gonna eat the prisoner. So it is officially time to go back into the Peacock Door. And if I get an incandescence, we've won the game. All right. A closed eye. The ship still stinks of the sea. A sluggish octopus crawls from our lamplight. The timbers are half coral. Where are the bodies of the crew? Only one survivor was reported. Did the serpent devour the rest? All right, there's our ascension. Come on, game. All right. We found the captain's cabin. The logbook is still here, but its pages are a mass of salt-caked pulp. Someone has scratched a closed eye symbol on the desk where it had been chained. That's passion symbol. Beneath the symbol is a hidden drawer in the desk, which we wrench open to loot its treasures. We get a kingskin bodhrán. In the deep forests, the monarch gave up the last thing they wanted to give, so the tool was shaped to keep their land forever safe. Then, of course, an empire stole it, as empires do. We also get a writhing call, which is actually an extremely high level. Crumbs, is that enough? 12, 12. I would need another 12, so I would need... I'd need a 12 in Invocation, which I don't have. Not too far from having a 12 in Invocation, though. We also got Azoth, which is a high-level ingredient. Store this only in containers... Sorry, store this only in containers... Okay, never mind, it was right. Store this only in containers of pure element, and it will never permit it to grow warm. Perhaps it isn't the final solvent that the alchemists sought, but it will do for our purposes. And it counts as opening. Cool. All right. We're super close. Come on. Incandescence. Nope, that's a vagabond map. Okay. We have Azim for another couple goes round, so let's immediately go back there. And I've got another silver spin through, so you know what? I'm also gonna quickly repair that. We're gonna lose King Crucible. I'm actually gonna send King Crucible and Maid of the Mirror out on a mission. Uh-oh. That was probably a bad idea. I don't have much in the way of funds left. Okay. Incandescence. Another amaranthine nectar. That's not going to do it. God, we get so close. And yet so far. There's some tentative evidence on us as well. I'll call the Madrigad. Yeah, we've got too many negatives there. How do I get money quickly? It's the quickest way that I can get money. Well, the quickest way I can get money is probably by painting. You know what? Let's paint. This takes... Takes a lot of stuff. I have none of them except for the passion. So let's go passion, passion, passion. Inspiration. The Suppression Bureau will take an interest. Nope. Use my own evidence as an inspiration. See, I don't want to use... I don't want to use many things as an inspiration. I can use law, I can use an acquaintance, I can use an influence, I can use a follower. Yeah. Let's do one of Rhaenyra. Because we can, damn it. Tristan repairs the mirror. Azim is still here for a little bit, so yeah, let's go weigh the Peacock's door. Wildering mirror. If this gives an incandescence, we're fine. Colors of the Night. See, if I use exotic pigments on this, don't I get punished? Use a vital pigment. But don't I get a bunch of notoriety if I do that? We'll see. Passionate Intensity. We get a Worthy Medium. It's finished and it's a magnificent work. My work was considered significant. Oh, we got a fascination from it. Oh, I'm not too pleased about that. You also get a trillion contentment, a bunch of notoriety, as well as an urgency of appetite. Good lord. We got some money. A very small amount of money. Little displeased. That's an incandescence. We've won. It is Sunset Rite, Incandescence, Ascension, Azim, and Invocation. Beautiful. The Feast of the True Birth. I am swollen with the lives of others. The seams of my body begin to rupture. Now I invoke the Red Grail, who is the mother of mountains, who consumes, who is the source. In her name, I will give birth to myself. The tricuspid gate opens. I will be immortal, along, favored of the Grail. It's a win condition. 50 seconds away. All I need to do is not get another fascination in the next 50 seconds. Can I do it? Yes. Yes, I can. The Feast of the True Birth. For a little while, I dwell on the high rooms of the manses, and then I return through the tricuspid gate, and I tear free of the sticky rags of my old flesh. My new body is smooth without and red within. Oh, without in that frame. Okay, my new body is smooth without and red within, like a sweet fruit. My limbs are strong as cables. My senses are knives. I will not grow old. I will walk the world in the service of the Grail, feasting, growing. Perhaps I will rebel. Perhaps, one day, I will rise even higher. Congratulations on a standard sensation victory. You have wrestled the game to its knees. There are other paths. We will start looking at those other paths at some point in the future. For the moment, though, this slot is going to change to the darkest dungeon slot. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Cultist Simulator. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.